Welcome.
Hey.
Good morning, fellas.
Hey, howdy, hi, everybody.
Good morning to you, viewers. Today is the 13th session of the second season of the Land of Eam actual play.
It has been a harrowing adventure filled with both laughter and tears.
Today's going to be a day of tears. Lots of tears.
Got a dungeon crawl today.
The tears of our enemies as we drive them before us and hear the lamentations of their women.
Wow.
That was way out of order, but
An
you guys
80s
understood
Conan
the
reference. Yes, I recognized it immediately. It's a meme, you see. It's a meme.
Immediately.
A meme.
Doing good, man.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, it's been really good. Very busy. Lots of Land of Eamy things. Lots of Rickety Stitch things going on. Got the book coming out in, gosh, like
a month. Exactly.
Exactly a month. Yeah, April 27th. It's available.
I've got my pre-order locked in.
Book 3, The Battle of the Bards.
Battle of the Bards. Indeed. Many years in the making. It was delayed a year because of all of the COVID things. And now it's finally hitting bookshelves, and you can ask for it anywhere in North America where books are sold.
But if you're outside of North America, you can't ask for it anywhere.
In North America.
Well, I guess, yeah.
I mean, you could probably get your hands on it somehow.
Email Ben Costa at.
Yeah, you can get it from our website landobeam.com as well. So
You guys have is the merch store forthcoming?
It's live, actually.
Is it live?
We've got the book 1 and book 2, as well as some Land of Eam goodies like the beta. You can download the beta for free at landobeam.com.
Pull it up and show it to the viewers.
It's not a bad idea. We've also got some other classic Rickety Stitch t-shirts, which folks always ask us about. Well, back in the day when there would be conventions.
Well, I'm gonna veto pulling it up right now.
No,
but
too much work.
Too much. It's okay, folks. You have to take our word for it and go to landobeam.com.
I love it. I love it. It's so good.
I was gonna say though that we've been making a lot of headway on, editing the core rule book. We've had some editors look it over, and
they've been doing it. They've been doing a fantastic job too, and it's. I'm really excited about the updated version. Been working a ton on additional random encounters. Like if you've been watching the stream for a while, you may have heard us talk about how we need more discoveries or we need more dangerous encounters or whatnot. And so we've brought the discoveries up from 20 per region to 100, which has been quite the task. It's almost complete. We've got Used to Be Forest is all that's left. And just lots of goodies and tools for GMs and stuff. I'm excited about it. There's the Guilt of Ben.
That's actually George.
I insisted. I insisted.
George is using his phone to
true.
Add this to the stream.
It's not true. It might be true.
Hacked the stream.
Enhance. Yeah, but see, we can buy what? So there's two hardcover books. The third one will be up soon enough. Get the beta rule book right there. That's pretty awesome. We got some Ricky
George our shill here.
Shirts.
Yeah,
I am all shill all the time.
Oh, the stickers! I forgot about the stickers. Ben did a great set of Land of Eam hero stickers.
Let's enhance that. Oh my gosh! Look at these stickers. We got
Rylee and Galen.
Look at that!
Who's that?
Hanging from the ceiling.
She's supposed to be upside down.
Yeah.
You got to fit them on a page, so it's like
no. Oh, there's a Rylee Springles and a Galen Dundougal. But I'm going to go ahead and highlight something real quick.
Whoa! Holy cats! That is a real live typo.
It's a Dalen Dundougal. It's actually Galen's brother.
Actually,
Galen.
I think that was his original name.
Was it really?
Is that true?
Some deep Galen lore.
A sneak peek behind the curtain as we were developing these characters.
I love this shirt. Simply.
I wear this shirt myself like all the time.
All right. I've
got one in
derailed the
blue,
stream
okay.
enough.
All right, here we go. Back to the action.
Back to the land of
Back to the shack,
actual
if you
play.
will.
So
Maybe
you
even
guys,
back to the session.
just to recap for the viewer situation over here, you've traveled all the way across the map from Dunk, across the used to be forest, and all the way to Logjam in the river country.
We took the Great Slog to give us some to be advantageous, as it were.
And what a slog it was.
What a slog it was. Almost died in the dirt map dunes. That was rough.
Those dirt nap dunes are the worst place I've ever been in the entirety of the Mucklands.
I don't know. The Sarpathy Temple thing was rough.
Well, it's a walk in the park compared to the dirt nap dunes.
That's true. That was some heavy duty fighting.
Do you guys know what this means?
No. Sisquat.
Is that another way of saying Sisqua? Like in French? What is that? What is this?
If it was French and spelled differently, Sisquat. What's air? Maybe it's like what's up? Oh, Sisquat is used informally by everybody in everyday conversations. Thank you, Duolingo.com. Saying translation, what is it? I don't know.
Hey, that's what I said.
No, I just ignored everything you said, Ben.
Like my 5 years of French from 1st to 5th grade. Like
what? Ben, you DM this entire thing in French.
I mean, James had French too.
I was in his class.
You taught
But
it.
all we really absorbed was Pierre Paul, Pierre Paul.
Yeah. Pierre Paul, Pierre.
I just remember.
Je suis le grand musée.
Wow, I am the Grand Museum.
Correct.
I just remember, what was it? Encino Man. Was that the one where he's like, qui occupe le fromage? Or is that from Animaniacs?
Or is that from Goofy Group? The Goofy movie.
I think it's Animaniacs.
The bird sounds that I just heard made that even funnier in my head.
They're tweeting at you. We're on Logjam.
140 characters.
Yeah, we're way off track here.
Yeah.
Getting back to the land of Eam, okay? Your whole purpose, Logjam, is to divert this lumber shipment that Dustina Brenk of SPL LLC is acquiring for her dastardly, nefarious operation. And you want it twofold, for reasons twofold, okay? To screw that up, and also to use it for your own endeavors, like building the crack bridge over here, crack bridge,
Ready?
and fortifying the ship that Pender Goose, I think that's his name.
Yes, Lumply Pendergoose.
Lumply Pender Goose bot.
Uncle Noggin is like all I can capture.
So you guys can become pirates and whatnot.
Pirates of Pendergoose.
Yar, says I.
And so we can die on Terror Island.
Yeah, so you came to Logjam, but you discovered that things have gone awry. The normal, day-to-day workings of the lumberjacks in the lumber mill has been halted because their main facility is completely shut down, and the sputterjacks, which are sputter lumberjacks, have gone haywire, and they're killing people. People who've gone in to investigate have never come out, and there are tons of workers that just have never come out because the place shut down suddenly. And so like there's a bunch of workers outside cutting lumber the old-fashioned way, and they're way behind, and they've got all of these companies down their throats telling them to hurry up.
It's true. Well summed up.
And so you guys struck a deal with the foreman, Barkon. Okay.
Barkon.
Yeah. Barkon.
Ah, yes.
That if you go and solve this problem and put an end to chaos inside the facility, the Grechomaticus is what it's called.
Right.
He'll look the other way when you take the lumber.
It's a good deal. And we've got that guy, that barge, is waiting for us to complete the mission.
We paid him 2 pouches of gold.
Yeah.
Well, you will have to pay him more on the way out.
Well,
we'll see about that.
Yeah. It's like suddenly take over his ship and just become pirates like ahead of schedule.
Where's the captain?
Using like a river barge on the high seas as pirates. Yeah. Right. I love it.
I love it. Oh my god.
All right, so you see this massive facility before you.
I see it. I can envision it. Describe it to me.
It is nighttime because there really isn't time just to camp out here.
Yeah.
You're told that Sputterjacks patrol the area and entrance and could be difficult getting in. It's like a 5-story or larger. It's super tall. It's like looking at the tower. And then there's a massive water wheel. It's a big old lumber mill.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
And like a factory, it looks like as well. So how do you want to approach this?
I'm wondering if we can't like disguise ourselves. Are Sputterjacks, how do they see their prey? Or like enemies? Do they have like robot eyes or something? Rylee might know. Maybe we can either blind them with a flash of light or disorient them, reprogram them, disguise ourselves as them. I've got some ideas, but I need a tinkerer.
I was going to use Eye for Clues
to
see if we could enter from like not the front, but like use like a fire escape and
I like it.
from the top.
Yeah, maybe we can like even skip
survey everything on the ground floor.
Yes.
Which I will do. I'm going to use Eye for Clues. Be like, hey, there's a fire escape. Maybe we should sneak in from the top, see what's going on.
It's a top-down proposition.
Plus, my search is +2. That's a 12, y'all.
This guy's head is like a shark fin.
Okay.
Just call me Street Shark.
There's a fire escape. It doesn't go all the way to the very tippy top, but
it's not up to code.
Because this thing is really tall, like 5 stories. That didn't give it justice.
It's 40 stories.
The story in Land of Eam is actually
like stories. Feet. Let's just throw stories out the window here. Okay,
yeah.
This is just like a huge tower.
It's 5 fathoms deep.
But you can climb up to a higher level.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do it. We can at least see what's on the ground floor.
Yeah, we keep climbing this interminable ladder, and then we realize we've gone only 1 floor, but the air is already starting to get thin. That's how tall it is.
You say the air is getting thin?
Yes, I did.
That. We put on oxygen masks and find other frozen adventurers.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. It's like scaling Everest, you know?
Oh, man. Harrowing.
All right.
Harrowing.
So you climb up this fire escape. Clang, 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 clang. And you get to a little hatch, but it's locked.
Oh. I can cut it off with the axe, or do you want to try tinkering the lock first?
I will try to.
Do you have lockpicks?
I do not have lockpicks. I did at one point, but I do not anymore. I have a hatchet.
Can we convert a hatchet into a lockpick?
I'm just gonna say you'll have a -2 check. Tinker.
Yeah. Did I get anything? No. I mean, I have a hook and string, which is basically a lockpick.
It's +1, -2. Tinker's like my best thing.
Yeah. Do you roll with advantage for mechanical devices or anything like that?
I do. I roll with woodcraft repair mechanics.
It's not really.
Yeah.
It doesn't apply to this.
Rude.
7.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
You open the door, but you make a lot of noise.
Pretty standard drawback is
Wait, what do you want me?
No. I mean, like it makes sense. Like it's like
Make it easy for us, GM.
I thought you were critiquing my imagination or something.
I thought that was a direct attack.
It was a bit of an attack.
kidding.
I could do no better. I could think of nothing else.
I'm so in Discord. Massive Discordia.
So you make a bunch of noise, and you in turn hear some noise, and what you see in front of you is like a catwalk and a bunch of causeways that like web out in front of you.
I immediately do my model walk down the catwalk.
I was just gonna say that.
Do your little dance.
I should make a little love get down tonight. Causeways, it's the insides, the innards of a giant factory.
Yes, and below you hear clinking sounds and robotic voices.
Oh, they actually talk to each other?
Yeah.
What does it sound like, Ben?
He can't do it on command. No one can.
Not while you're watching.
Above us. Go. Go.
There was someone up there.
Oh man.
So can we spy how they would get up to us? Is there like a different is there like a ramp or something they're coming up, or is it obvious?
Make a perception check.
I perceive. That's an 8.
I'll take it. It's not me.
I'm saving my quest points. Yeah.
You see that they're coming up towards what is the traditional entrance. There's like a staircase, but like in order to see that, you had to like peek over. And now they've got.
Yeah, it's a frog.
But it's conceivable that you could lose them up here.
Yeah, maybe we should beat feet and just start moving.
Yeah, that's what I was going to suggest. Like run along the causeways and see if we can't lose them.
Mm-hmm. Can like leap from one causeway to the next, perhaps. We'll see. We'll start to make our move away, Ben.
Okay.
We make haste. We show them the meaning of haste.
I want one of you to make a search check and the other to make an athletics check.
I pick up Rylee and I start athleting. I make a 9. That's the athletics check, to be clear.
I will search.
Which way, Rylee? Which way?
I don't know.
Yeah, so you've just run like kind of feudally across these causeways.
Feudally.
And it's sort of like a comical chase at this point. Like you're running over here and they're going this way.
Yeah, it's 100% what I was
So you've like stayed ahead of them, but you've gotten nowhere.
Okay.
And, so I'll just describe what you guys see. Below you, it looks like it's this factory floor.
Amazing.
Like these giant drums line the wall, and they look all empty except for one of them. There's like a large tube connected to it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's tons of cables, like bundles and bundles of cables that just like sprawl out all over the floor. Above you, so the thing about the causeways is that the middle of the room, like of this facility, there's like a huge pulley system in the middle. So you're like running all around it and stuff.
Okay.
And the ceiling above you is like dark, but you can tell that it just goes on for like 100 feet.
The series of pulleys, do you think that Do they seem as if we leapt onto it, chopped one of the ropes, we'd get launched up into the upper floors?
These are like really thick, braided
folds. Got it.
Coils, whatever you call them.
Yeah.
Bug doesn't like it.
Yeah, Bug doesn't like your GMing right now, man. He's like not giving us that. Wounded Ben. I wounded him so much. So James, what do you think? We have the pulleys. We're kind of chasing around it. Can either maybe I can chop through the grating and they fall.
Yeah, I was thinking like maybe if we could like leap onto that thing and get them to follow us onto it, you could use the lightsaber axe to cut one of the cables.
If it's a steel cable, I could. You know what I mean? Like I can cut through any metal quite easily, but if it's rope, I could use a feat of strength perhaps, but there's lower chance of it.
George.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that you also notice that there's like a observation box, sort of like beyond where the
Wungalopes.
Where the Wungalopes are, beyond where the Sputterjacks are. So like you'd have to go towards them to get to it.
What? Yeah. Okay. Go on. So observation.
But momentarily, you see like a shadow in the window, and then it disappears.
As we're running in circles around this area, I yell to Rylee. I say, "Rylee, I think I saw Gretch. There was an observation box back there. I think he's watching us."
Well, we should head over there.
And Rylee, in typical fashion, just begins to barrel straight through the oncoming Sputterjacks. Yeah,
I was gonna like
go for it. Yeah,
I was gonna try to just like make a mad dash and run through them or around them some way.
I respect it.
Let's see.
If that's, I feel like it's a very Rylee thing to do. It's on brand, as it were. Running headlong is danger for XP.
So, I was going to use Jack of all trades and say that I was a expert pole vaulter in high school. And
I feel like you've used this before, and that's the
have I done that?
No, like not in a bad way. It's like it's on. Yeah, it makes sense. You definitely pole vaulted. You are an expert.
It's the thing that makes me feel amazing, like the idea of like being like, whoa.
Yeah.
Tremors, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Wow.
yes. I always think of Tremors, and use my halberd to pole vault over at least attempt it. But I rolled
over what?
The Sputterjacks.
Like Rylee just like gets like vertical and then stops somehow perfectly, just all around him.
Only if I roll a 1.
Yeah,
I got to do better than that. Athletics, I assume.
Yeah.
7.
Are these things goons, Ben?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay, 7. That means it's a success with a twist. I think you do pole vault over them. But you almost go tumbling over the catwalk.
Oh.
So you've actually like leapfrogged over them and are like on another catwalk, like hanging for your life.
Rylee!
Galen, I overdid it.
It's the scene from Cliffhanger where Sylvester Stallone's just hanging there, and I don't know.
So imagine like you're hanging from a catwalk here, and then they're on like a parallel one.
A parallel catwalk, yeah.
10 feet away from you, and they're like getting over to the edge. You see one of them. People are moving right now.
No worries.
Sputterjacks are moving. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Bug is playing the Sputterjacks.
Yeah. The Sputterjacks, when in guard mode, actually bark like a dog. That's how they're programmed.
Yeah. That's their program.
Yeah.
Junkyard dog mode.
Junkyard dog.
So, yeah, they're trying to attack you.
Is Rylee? Do they have ranged weapons? First of all,
they have saws.
Okay.
Buzz saws, like robot
buzz saws. Yeah,
that's horrifying.
Can I commanding presence them, Ben?
They got a machine.
You know what I mean? Like,
I would say like you'll have disadvantage on their machine brains.
Okay, I think it's worth it. Who knows? Oh, baby! Either one is above 12. That's a 13.
So that's the one where you don't have to say anything.
Yeah, but I feel like in this instance, it might be almost better if I said something. Does that make sense? Sorry, you were muted, I think.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Dealing with a crazy dog over here.
Little doggo. Background.
Bug is my favorite dog.
Someone's just repeatedly walking by the apartment.
It makes me want to bark.
All outside creatures. If that person were to step inside, she'd probably be cool with it.
Immediately love them. Yeah. Yeah. She's like, just give me attention. But yeah, I was saying, I think it might be best if I do say something. Like I kind of wanted to say, like in my best Foreman Barcon impression, get back to work. You should be patrolling the lower levels.
Yeah. They sort of whip around to you and say, oh, orders. And they like whiz off.
They whiz off.
Like Gizmo Duck. Like,
yeah. Dang old launch pad McQuackle.
I'm going to Galen, let her help.
I like walk over and like shake my head. I extend the hilt of the axe out and help Rylee back onto the catwalk.
I'm gonna scramble like over his shoulders like a rat.
Yeah.
Like jump on the causeway.
I love it.
Yeah.
Hmm?
As you're helping her up, you hear the whispering voices. You'd have to make a perception check to see what, but you hear them say, "The Sputterjacks defied the Liberator."
The Liberator.
I do not hear what they say or where they come from.
You just don't see them.
I just don't see them. Okay.
I don't see them either.
Liberator? Rylee, why are you whispering about Liberators and Sputterjacks?
I didn't say that. I thought you said it.
No, I didn't say that.
We're not alone in here, Galen.
I wonder if it was, I wonder if Gretch is the Liberator they're talking about or if it's someone else.
Maybe.
Interesting. I say, looks like we have to be double on our guard. Maybe we should keep heading up. Or we were going to head to the observation box.
Yeah, I'm going to the observation.
Yeah. We dust ourselves off and then head to the observation box.
All right. It looks like fortified. Like it's been shut and like
sealed shut.
And like wood is barring the other side. Has been like covered.
Feat of strength, baby. I just immediately headbutt it with all my my power. I am concussed.
I'm gonna like catch him, like do a trust fall with him, like catch him. Well, that didn't work at all, man.
Yeah.
Galen, you take 2 dread and you like go out cold for a few seconds.
I'm gonna splash water on his face and be like, Galen, what the heck was that? What are you
Say, did you see him? Who hit me? Who hit me?
Oh, that's the funniest critical miss ever.
I love it. See what we're not getting through there. Rylee just like jiggles the door handle and it opens.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually knock on it and be like, "Is anybody in there?"
There's no answer.
All right. I have a hatchet. Should I just like start chopping through the wood?
It might draw more attention. That's the only problem.
Yeah, I know. Let's see.
There's a window. So like there's a door and then there's also a window that overlooks everything.
From the window to the wall.
But it doesn't look like you just break. It's not an easily breakable window. It's like
Can I position myself to get a good look through the window, like real close to it? Look around the room.
It is dark inside.
Just get out your flashlight. This is that kind of technology level, right?
Yeah, I don't have a flashlight, unfortunately.
Oh no, I hand you the jar of fireflies.
Oh yeah.
To just like shake and see if you can shine it through.
Yes,
I completely forgot about that.
I'll hold up the jar of fireflies and like see if I can't like get a good view of what's in the room.
Make a search or perception check.
With advantage. No.
8.
Ooh.
You catch glimpse of a shadow. It looks like, a goblin or a boggart. And they
Interesting. Somebody's in
shine light on them and they like hide behind a desk.
They hiss.
I'm gonna tap on the glass and like wave, like, "Hey, come here."
After a while, I say, "Go away! You're gonna get me killed."
We're here to solve all this business.
You're dead. You're a walking corpse. This thing will eat you up.
Wait, what?
What thing?
Yeah.
The Gretchomaticus. It's alive.
The Gretchomaticus is alive. How did that happen? Who are you?
I'm Gretch.
Oh, we found Gretch. Hey, Rylee, ask about the Liberator.
Who's the Liberator? Is that you?
No, it's not me. It's the machine.
What?
I don't know. I've been hiding up here for days, weeks. What year is it?
1987.
Oh.
Well, we know a way out. Like, we snuck in through the fire escape.
That
we can
doesn't
take
seem...
you there.
And then what?
And then you can get out of this thing. We'll go hunting.
And then we can you can plan or something. Yeah.
How am I supposed to trust you?
I sneak a ration under the door.
Well, for one, we're not sputter jacks.
Where are they anyway?
Galen was able to. My pal Galen here, I've met him. he was. I'm Rylee, by the way. Just introductions, okay. He was able to give him an order, and they followed it.
I'm the sputter jack king.
They'll be back before long.
Okay, well then we better get out of here, and so that we can go investigate what's going on. How can the machine just come to life?
I don't know. It's angry.
Why is it angry? Any ideas?
Look, once it started eating people, I ran here. I mean, this whole place is locked down.
Do you have any idea how to shut it off?
I mean, the engine room, but that's not it. It's alive. It's got a mind of its own.
Well, without an engine, if it doesn't have if it has a mind, it
is the engine.
Maybe it's lonely.
It's hungry for lumberjacks.
I think it's just been eating all my workers one by one every day.
Oh my gosh! How do you know how do we get to the engine room from here? We're gonna check it out.
You gotta take the causeways.
Causeway Kramer.
You can only get to it by going up and then down.
Up and then down.
It'd be easier if you showed us the way.
Oh, would it? Look, I've survived this long, okay? I consider that a feat.
All right, well, we can get you out of here right now, or you can stay behind, and we'll come back after we hopefully solve this issue.
I'm so tempted to use like a creative ability. Wait, James, do you think it'd be worth him coming with us? Like getting him to come with us?
I don't know. I mean, like if we bust up the engine, like we may be able to stop it.
But like, would it be? You think would it be helpful mechanically if he were with us to like guide us somewhat?
Probably.
But I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna kind of like in front of the window drink a little bit of the rascal cider, and I'm gonna use discerning eye to create a weakness or vulnerability in him for narrative purposes, and say that, you know, the minute he sees the rascal cider, he realizes how much he's been craving some rascal cider, and that might give him enough courage to get out of his box.
So I'm going to give you a minus to this because
I'm going to give you a minus to this. No, that's fine. Yeah,
he's seen some things, and
he's seen
like that. He's like that little girl that's holed up in Aliens.
Wow. Yeah, Newt. Yeah. Yeah.
So let's say it's a -3.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I like it. I think it's worth a shot. It's a 4.
I'm gonna do lend a hand and be like, no, this rascal cider is delicious, and do the roll for him.
It's like us making a bunch of sounds.
I don't do it either.
What is your
We
total?
consume a barrel of rascal cider.
What was I rolling for? Sorry.
It was gonna be perception. Yeah.
Perception. So I'm +1.
Oh, so we're both +1. It was -2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that would put it at 6. No, that would put it at.
Yeah. Actually, I'll use a quest point.
No. Well, you're +1. Oh, -3. Shoot. Sorry. Yeah. We could use a quest point.
My total is 6.
After like 30 minutes of drinking rascal cider and being like, so good.
Still bubbly.
It really work on him.
May I offer you some salted meats, Galen?
Oh, I love some salted meats.
Most delicious.
All right. Help me break down this door.
We do it.
So that's a success with a twist, and I think the twist is that like he's really skittish, and it's unlikely that he'll stay with you this entire time, given what's happening.
No, I get it.
Unless you're really good about protecting him, like he will bolt.
Usain Bolt.
Okay.
I wish I had my tortoise with us, because then he could just ride the tortoise, but she doesn't fit up here so well.
Should have got a Zozo bird.
Zozo birds are just as skittish as this guy.
Crazy Zozo birds, you know what I mean?
Is there anything of worth or value where he was held up in the sense of like things that might be useful? Can we do a quick search check, like keys or
schematics or anything?
Yeah,
Hey, what are you doing?
levers.
Searching through my stuff.
He bolts.
He's going through his underwear drawer,
Yeah.
just whatever's around.
I'm like, look, you know, we need any advantage we can get, like keys, maps. I mean, what if you bolt on us?
There's like a huge binder that's pretty heavy. He says it's like the schematics for the Gretromaticus.
Can I use mechanics to review it and see if I can identify like core
Oh yeah.
core pieces of tech that if they cease to function, the Gretromaticus is in trouble?
Sure, you can make a mechanics check.
Machanachu.
Think.
Eyo.
8. I mean, I don't know what to add to it. Tinker.
Taylor Soldiers. Yeah.
So that's an 11.
Snap, son.
So you get a pretty good idea of what this place looks like. It's basically, you've got level 1 is factory room, factory floor. You've got the causeways that lead to the sawmill. The warehouse, the grinder, and the engine room.
That's all level 1.
No, those are various levels.
Oh, shoot.
Causeways
Okay.
lead to.
Okay, so level 1's the factory floor, and then okay, that's fine.
So yeah, sorry.
No, I get it.
It would be the causeways, and then that leads to everything else.
Okay, and we are on the causeways at the observation room, and we need to go up to get down.
Gotta get up to get down.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
25 years.
Ingrained into our souls.
So in terms of like, it's you were looking for like a weakness or something.
Yeah. I like the engine room is like what I got my sights on, but
yeah, there's something called the mega engine, which is like a 20-foot high engine with like a ton of hoses and cables connected to it.
According to my calculations, we've got to get to the mega engine, Galen.
Wow, what? Okay, I mean, lead the way. I can probably kill it with an axe, right?
I don't know.
I do.
I do know. Nothing will survive. Just constant.
Yeah.
Dretch says, the problem is, yeah, you could take out the engine if it were running on power. I don't know that it is.
Is it running on people now?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. If it's a combo or what. But I can tell you.
All right.
I tell you, it's crazy.
Maybe we should just like examine each area and see what's different from the schematics, like, and maybe we can identify how it's supposed to operate versus how it's operating now.
Yeah, it's a real one of these things is not like the other situation.
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe we can start on the.
Can I take the binder with me? Can I like hold on to the binder like it's like our guide?
It's our child.
Yeah, it's quite heavy. It'll take up 3 inventory slots.
Okay.
I say, just put on the back of your just like everything's downstairs. Or is your donkey forge up here, which would be awesome.
No, it's outside. It's outside. She has Zozo bird forge, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, so then let's take the causeways to the Sawmill.
Yeah.
I say, okay, all right, Gretch, which way to the Sawmill? Let's go. Or should we go straight to the engine room and just like avoid everything else?
Well, we
sorry,
can't.
you can't go directly to the engine room.
You
Okay.
go up to go down.
Got to get up to get down. Got it. Yeah, we're heading to the Sawmill then.
Let's do it.
We're rolling down the road.
Okay. Make a sneak check. One of you.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Would you mind doing it?
I have +2, but isn't it whoever has the lowest?
Oh, is that the ruling? I will make it. I got
Actually, you will
We
have
both roll.
Yeah.
7.
11.
Oh. So my roll.
All right.
For once, Galen is being quiet.
Yeah, Galen, you are being uber quiet, kind of leading the way. Rylee, you are too, except Gretch gets caught, and he's kind of looking around at his place, like, what the hell happened here? And he gets spotted by some sputterjacks.
Uh-oh.
Move!
So as you guys are going across this causeway,
Yeah.
you're kind of like in the shadows, and he's out in the open light. And they start calling out orders and mobilizing.
I said, Gretch, won't they listen to you?
No, they've been reprogrammed to something.
Can I? Let's see. I don't have a power exactly that helps me. I could use Eye for Clues again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use Eye for Clues again and point to a bunch of like manageably sized like tubes and buckets and stuff, and be like, everybody pretend to be a sputterjack, and like hold up my saw and hand an axe to whatever to Gretch.
I inspire you real quick.
So I mean, they've spotted Gretch.
Oh.
But you guys could do this.
Yeah, so I inspire you, so you get a +2 to your check. I mean, we could apprehend him as
that's exactly that's brilliant. It's like, we'll take him to Liberator or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's exactly
All
what
hail Liberator Prime.
I
saw an episode of Futurama like this. Oh, but you get a plus at least 2 from me.
So it's 6 total.
Okay. What do you think that means? Success with a twist.
What a twist!
The twist is they will follow us there.
Yeah.
Like, they'll fall in line behind us, so we can't like deviate from the plan.
Okay. So what do you say when they approach?
So I'll say like, greetings, Sputterjack, brethren.
Greetings, brethren.
We have captured the Gretch. We're taking them to Liberator Prime. 1100111001.
It's actually a non-binary system they use. So.
And I'm gonna like really exaggerated, like move like this. We go to
Liberator would be pleased.
Yes, all hail the Liberator.
All hail the Liberator.
All hail the Liberator.
Hail the Liberator.
11011011.
Why do you keep saying 11011?
They all like raise their buzzsaws and spin them.
I'll do this like in the air with my saw.
Yeah, I spin my axe really fast.
Okay. Now, George, we just have to make this ruse continue.
Yeah. Into the heart of the beast master.
The bee.
Okay, so you, along with this cadre of sputterjacks, enter the sawmill. Which inside, like, it's like a practical forest. This is like where the lumber is. This is where your lumber would be. But it's mostly unprocessed. Just trees lying there in like a ton of conveyor belts, and there are like a number of saws, giant mechanical saws that are not working.
Okay. They would be operated by lumberjacks, right? Like that's the kind of the idea.
Yeah, this is like a giant sawmill with multiple saws. Saws, like saw 1, saw 2, saw 3, saw 4, saw.
Like the movies. Is that what you're getting at?
I am.
Okay, cool. So.
And then there's also a massive water wheel in this room.
And that's turning, I imagine?
It is turning.
I lean into Rylee and I say, I wonder if we stop the water wheel, maybe it would cut power to the Liberator. 001011011.
How do you suppose we're going to do that while we're, hanging out with these bozos? 01110.
Something to keep in mind. I wish you brought dynamite.
Me too.
Solves everything. Okay, well, that's something to keep in mind, at least as we're kind of patrolling by the sawmill. Anything else we notice? Any kind of, this is going to be gory, but like, dead lumberjacks or anything like that?
You don't see any of that.
Okay. Scuda.
So,
we gotta lose these.
Galen, make a trickery check.
Or trickery check. -1. That's still a 10.
Nice.
Look at this.
Right.
I've never felt more natural in my life than when I was impersonating a robot.
And no one even questions or notices that you're not like them.
So the helmet really helps seal the deal.
It's like cables and buckets on us.
Yeah.
It's absurd.
You pass through the sawmill.
Nice.
To the warehouse. And here, you're still walking on causeways.
I'm walking on causeways. Whoa.
It don't feel good. Here's where you see lumberjacks and workers, and they're prisoners, and they're tied up. They're like bound.
Still alive.
Some of them. You know that this place must take legions of people to operate, and it's dwindled down to like a handful of people, and they're being guarded by sputterjacks. And you also see another type of creature, like running around and like gathering like bits and pieces and throwing them in bits and like all this random stuff. They look like gremlins.
What?
Uh-oh.
What? Okay, so there's an entire other force at work. It's not just gonna be one thing. So these like little gremlin dudes are causing some trouble.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
The prisoners look up at you with like horrified eyes.
We are pretty intimidating. It's true.
Both of you make a metal check to resist giving up.
Wow. I am metallic.
I am not. Actually, I could get it to 6.
Okay, nice.
I'm blowing through my quest points this course.
I've
like
never
only thing keeping me in the game.
Oh my god. I've never felt more natural than when I was part of this group of robots. Sputter jacks.
All right, James. You're able to resist like stopping in your tracks and like jumping in to help them. But what are you feeling inside?
I'm trying to like play it cool. I'm gonna say that I'm feeling a little bit like maybe. So I'm trying not to like rush into danger. I'm like trying to figure out how I get around my impulse, which is like actually this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something. I'm going to come up to one of the cages and be like, new prisoner, like Gretch, and like start to open the cage to put Gretch inside.
So you're like pretty far from them.
Okay,
you're,
we're
like,
far from them.
You're above, looking down at them as you walk through this area.
Because we're on the causeways, I get it. Yeah.
I am going to.
Causeways.
Are they like all in individual cages, or like what is it structured like? Is there a way to?
They're not in cages. They're
just being guarded by
bound.
sputterjacks and stuff.
Bound and guarded.
Bound and guarded by sputterjacks. And that's the only thing in this room?
And gremlins. And,
Can I do
in this room? It's like a storage bay filled with crates and cogs, tools, boxes, drums of oil, just like huge cables and tubes.
What do we know anything about gremlins? Can I do a lore check to like?
Oh, do you want to make something up? We can use the bearskin of trivia.
Oh man! So I want to know the drill on like what gremlins are.
You don't feed them after midnight, and you don't get them wet.
That's true. They won't suffer a skittle after midnight.
One other detail: as you guys walk in, it's likely that one of them notices that you guys aren't sputterjacks, and like goes, but they're immediately prodded with this like electro stick that zaps them, electrocutes them.
The gremlins are prodded by the sputterjacks.
No.
He's saying the lumberjacks.
Oh. Got it.
Yeah.
The gremlins are like roaming free.
Do we see them like, what's it called? Grabbing weird little mechanical items, like squirreling them away? Or
Yeah. They're like, some of them are eating them.
Yeah. Makes sense.
But others are like going about a job of gathering stuff and then like running off.
Do the sputterjacks seem to be just ignoring the gremlins, or are they more? Is there any kind of like hierarchical relationship between the two?
They seem to be ignoring them.
Sorry, Galen, how do we get the gremlins to eat the sputterjacks? How do we make that happen?
God, that's true. That's a good point. We could make bearskin and trivia, roll d12 plus lore, create a fact about a creature or critter, which these gremlins are. Maybe like once they get a taste for sputterjack, or once they get a taste for something, their appetites are insatiable.
Like maybe the more complex the junk, the more delicious it is, and sputter stuff is like the most complex.
Yeah. Anyway, we want to try it? Ben, does that seem feasible?
Sure.
Right. He thinks the roll's not going to work. That's why he's saying sure.
No,
Good news. I say, Rylee, that might not be true.
All right, it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
That's not true, but Galen, you kind of realize the plus of this situation is that like it's really weird that the gremlins aren't just like trying to devour these things.
Yeah. It's true. Like there has to be some sort of pecking order, as it were. Okay.
So Rylee is broken inside from seeing these people trapped because it reminds her of all the people at the Sarpathy Temple and her own hometown. This has taken all of her strength to not give in to her flaw and run headlong into danger because she knows it would be silly and stupid at this point.
But think of the XP.
XP.
Yeah.
Right. So in that span of time, you guys are walking.
We continue to walk, yeah.
Jacks, and you're about to leave this room, so.
Okay.
Goodbye, lumberjacks.
We gotta find out who the Liberator is with Gretch anyway.
So the greater.
Yes.
Right here.
So you enter. It can only be the Grinder, which is a massive metal mouth of like spiked and crooked blades. It's one massive conveyor belt, as opposed to like several different ones connected to saws. This one's just like a giant mulching thing.
Oh, I love it.
And
the Grinder.
The Sputterjacks with you are like, we have come to the Liberator.
Liberator 001011101.
It's time to meet the Liberator, Gretch. You must pay. He must pay. He must pay.
I lean into Gretch. Don't worry, we got you. We got your back.
I wink as I'm saying, he must pay.
You're talking crazy. Look, you gotta help me. He grabs you both. And
Be cool. Be cool. Be cool.
There's no way around it. He's just like flailing because they're pushing him towards this conveyor belt, and the thing like shudders to life.
Okay, so this is interesting. Can we try to? I'm going to do a perception check, Ben. I want to see if there's anything that looks like it might be at the controls of the Liberator, like Gremlins or like something.
Yeah, I was just about to see like how is like I wanted to like look at the schematics and be like, how is this possible? How can it operate without power and blah blah blah.
Yeah, 6 to peer into the darkness and pierce the veil.
George. Like
Sorry.
Galadriel suddenly.
Peer into the darkness.
You do notice that there are some controls beyond the conveyor belt, like closer to the mouth.
Okay.
Mouth. But you can't tell exactly what's going on here.
I think what I can tell is that this is a time to use my flaw and destroy something indiscriminately. You think I can make it to the controls in time, Ben? Just to like,
just like
bust loose and just spam, chop through them?
I think would say this is the start of a conflict.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm gonna do something.
Conflict.
Okay.
I'm gonna pretend like I'm malfunctioning to like create a scene.
Start squirting oil all over the place.
Yeah, I wish.
I meant to say that like grasping at both of you, and you're both like.
Yeah, our helmets have come off. Yeah, the jig is up. The jig of what?
I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna like go into full like malfunction, like malfunction, and like start leaking like rascal cider and like all this like dumping stuff from my body. Malfunction. The Liberator has forsaken me.
Yeah.
Wow.
They immediately descend on you with their saws. You must be repurposed for parts.
George just making it worse than it is. We must have the organs for ourselves.
Yeah. The gremlins all appear out of nowhere.
So I think, given that you're clearly an organic creature, I would say disadvantage trickery, the benefit would be like they would ignore you.
I will inspire you. My last inspirational. I inspire you. Get a +2 to an ally's check.
This is happening in a conflict.
You get a +1 to all rolls before during one phase of a conflict. So you had a +1.
All right, so my total is 8.
With a quest point?
With a quest point, it's 9. Yeah.
Is it worth it? To have no drawbacks?
I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it.
Depends. Like, what is your plan here?
Actually, you know what? Yes, because I wanted to make a gigantic scene so that George could go smash the controls.
George smash.
I will use a quest point. I'm down. I've used 4 quest points in like 10 minutes.
Sorry, my name is Dalen, actually.
It doesn't respond. 9 total.
I love it. Scene caused.
All right. What are you doing, George?
I am spending this round charging the controls to destroy them indiscriminately.
All right. James, roll a d4 +1.
Like a D4, like a D4. Bam,
4.
bam, bam, bam. Nice.
All right. 4 of the spur guards gather around you and look at you like confusedly, leaving 2 others to go with who would be focused on both Gretch and Galen.
Poor Gretch. He tried, but he's worm feast.
After all that survived.
I knew I shouldn't have come out of my observation room.
All right, so what are you doing? You will have to run
initiative.
over there.
Yeah, let's roll initiative and see where we get in terms of order.
Well,
Chas.
You're not doing combat, so you go.
Oh, okay. I thought we were still going to start a conflict in spite of Rylee's thing.
Well, what I'm going to say is your action is a non-combat action.
Well, it would be to move over, and then you see my axe start glowing red, and to try to chop through the controls.
Yeah. So that's your action.
That's my action.
Action before combat, so they would just be able to attack you.
I accept. Yeah. Let them combat.
All right, so you run over there. They follow you.
Right. Draw the 2 away from Gretch.
Just roll an attack roll, I guess.
Okay. Bernard, guide my hand. All right, yeah. 10 is good. Thank you.
Bernard, guide my hand is my favorite ever. I want that T-shirt.
Let me ask you: Are you using the magical slice through
slice
metal?
and dice? I am. Yeah, that was kind of my goal, so that we can hopefully put an end to it. Of course, it's not going to do anything because it's now an animated machine, but I don't know that yet.
Well, there's a bunch of sparks that blow up in your face, and the grinder starts to chug and shut down.
Yes.
It looks like it's fighting against it.
Wow, that's kind of terrifying.
And then you are attacked.
Yeah, okay. Oh, snap. Goes right into the grinder.
Oh, no. Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, it goes into the grinder, which is it's moving really slow, so it's like a slow death where
yeah,
the spider jack's just being
0,
slowly
0,
twisted.
0, 0, 0,
0, 0, 0. I wanted that to happen so bad. I wanted a sputter jack to go into the grinder
so bad.
So
good. Galen is so surprised.
I am needing to make Okay.
Hooray! Hooray! It's like Futurama.
Oh my god! I love
Hooray!
Then the bonus is that Galen is so distracted by the like horror of the grinder eating the sputter guard that the other one is able to get like maybe a +1 bonus to the attack or something.
The other one is holding on to Gretch.
Rude. All right.
And is actually, pushing him towards the grinder.
Oh boy. I will have to stop that.
Yeah. Well, you're Yerg. Yerg.
Oh my Gerg.
I love it. Is it next round, Ben?
Yeah, next round.
Okay. I roll initiative. And I am gonna
9.
Perfect.
10.
13.
Yes.
Ben,
yes.
I duel the sputter guard holding on to Gretch, so he has to let Gretch go and only attack me. Is that reasonable? It's like kind of crappy because it's a robot, right? Like it doesn't have a sense of like needing to duel me, but I leave it in your hands. I'm fine either way.
What does the ability say?
Yes. Once per combat, designate an adversary. You and that adversary can only attack each other for 1d4 + 1 rounds.
So I feel like you could have a duel and it's like holding Gretch.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, maybe like it'll just. How about this? Like he won't be trying to throw Gretch into the thing. He'll just be fighting. Okay, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's all I care about is him not getting thrown in yet.
Yeah, I just don't want that to be like a thing later where you just use that in like
every situation.
He has to drop everything. Like
yeah. All right, here we go. Hold on. So for 3 rounds, he won't throw Gretch into the grinder, the chugging grinder.
All right, cool.
The grandeur.
Yeah.
Rylee, do you want to act first before I engage in combat with this guy?
That is a good question.
Rylee, you are currently surrounded by 4 sputterjacks.
Pulls out thermal debt.
Yate. I don't know. No, I do not have a specific action.
Okay. Hopefully I'll continue to roll well against this guy. That's not bad. That's a 13.
Nice. That's a critically.
Creatically hits. Where is it?
I'm critically hit.
Wow. Sorry, I need one. Martial prowess. There we go. I just wanted to make sure that I still had that ability. Increase my dread dice to D12. Oh, maybe I didn't take that. I think it's still a D10. I'm so sorry. I haven't updated. This is the trouble with trying to update digital character sheets.
So you didn't take D12 damage?
Discerning Eye, Faithful Steed. It must have been Faithful Steed or Discerning Eye. Ah, shucks. Okay, sorry. I was wondering why there's discrepancy. Like, I was wondering why I kept forgetting to use it, even though it was on the other character sheet. I'll edit and update my thing in Photoshop later.
So what you've been saying is you've been cheating for like, I don't know, 6 months?
I've only used it like 3 times, you know. I only remembered in the old Goths fight it, actually. Sorry, Ben. Sorry. D10.
I'm sorry, Ben.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I can't make these sputterjacks are immune to bleed, correct? Or like, can they be bleeding oil or something?
I'm fine with that, but you're going to slay this in one hit.
I need it to also bleed, Ben, just for my satisfaction. No,
there's like a spray of oil, like a
like Samurai Jack.
Yeah.
This is perfect.
It's like oil jugular vein.
Mm-hmm. I carve through it, narrowly hitting Gretch. The arm holding Gretch.
Gretch is just covered in hot oil.
Hot.
It's the worst thing anyone's ever seen. He's like Darkman now.
Yeah.
My face!
Oh my god. Liam Neeson screaming in Darkman is like reverberates through my
That's
soul.
like always what I think of. I always like think of like his face as like the worst thing that can happen.
Meanwhile, there's Baron Harkonnen sitting over there with his ugly mug, you know.
That's true.
It's pretty ugly guy.
The RoboCop toxic waste.
Oh, that's the worst thing. That's the worst thing I've ever seen in a film.
Oh yeah.
I
mean, it's just a little bit above when RoboCop shot that guy in the you-know-where, you know?
Yeah, it's rough.
I really need to get you that
Not for the faint of
seven reaction figures, James.
No. I'll have nightmares every day. That's the most nightmarish thing I've
Let's pull it up on stream. No.
Oh gosh.
Okay, James, it's your turn. You're surrounded.
I shout at them. I accept their surrender. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to attempt. Can I attempt to like grab one and push him into the grinder?
The grinder.
From your position,
not really. I'm surrounded. I'm gonna dive. I'm gonna dive under one of their legs, like to try to get out from in between all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I'm on the other side, I want to push them forward towards the thing. Just get them off balance if possible.
Cool.
But I want to get away from them.
Gotta get away from.
Okay.
Gonna nimbleness this.
Yeah, this is like running away, kind of.
Yeah, I want to run away. I want to. But I'm doing it in a spectacular, sliding for second.
Yeah. Think of the panache. Nice.
11. All right. Finally.
Nice. You
Bernard, guide my hand.
deftly tumble through their legs. I'm thinking, like, do you just want to get out of that area, or
Yeah. I just don't. I want to get away from them. There's just too many of them.
We can go back to back fighting.
Yeah.
are you going over towards Galen?
Yeah, I'll go over towards Galen and do a Power Rangers pose, right next to him, ah!
And like as we pose, you get kind of stuck to my back because you've been spraying Rascal Cider, and I'm like, why are you so sticky, Rylee?
I use the whole barrel, all that's left.
Yeah. I'm never removing it from my inventory. I just keep refilling it. It's all narrative effects anyways.
It's like a keg. Just everywhere we go, we refill it.
So they come over to attack both of you.
Okay. Let them come.
Against you, Galen?
Of course it is.
Sorry,
no,
1 moment.
No, it's fine.
Sorry.
2 dread.
Okay, and I took 2 dread earlier, correct?
Yeah.
So I have 26 out of 23 after the first. dread, and now I have 2 additional, so 24 out of 23. Is that right? Yeah. Math.
As a hit with a counterattack.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna use my shield to soak 2 of that dread. So now I'm at 19 out of 23. And then I'm gonna counterattack. Oh, I miss.
Okay. Roll a d6.
4. Flower.
All right, you miss, but you're able to guard Rylee.
Nice.
So all the attacks are directed towards you.
Less nice. I mean,
I'm gonna take one out right now, though.
No, that's fine.
For sure.
Oh, there we go. Back, another one in the grinder.
All right, it's established. All critical misses send you into the grinder.
It's except for when it's a player character. Let's make that canon right now.
No. Then...
next round, Riley's going to be in the
ruining the integrity of the game. Okay.
This would be the worst death ever.
Every time things just start falling in the grinder, and it just
because it's funny when it's a robot.
Yeah.
When it's one of us, it's gonna be rough.
And it'd be like the really slow death because it's like a steamroller in Austin Powers, where it's just.
So yeah, the sputter. Actually, you know what? Yeah. The next is going to attack Gretch because it's Gretch. That's it.
Oh dear.
He's dead.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
he's decaffeinated.
He is not dead, but
Scaled.
just like slices him up.
Gives him a haircut.
And he screams.
Yeah.
He's covered in hot oil. It's not a good scene.
He's having a bad day.
He's like crawling against the conveyor belt, getting nowhere.
Like really, really pathetic. We just are all stopping and like watching him. Like, just get off the conveyor belt. What are you doing?
Like
messing
the
around
whole floor.
Oh yeah, that's true. So this is like a jogging fight.
Mm-hmm.
The sputter guard are rolling backwards on their wheels, and we're all maintaining position.
Exactly. So next round, there are 3 left.
Yeah. 2 in the grinder and 1 that I killed. So yeah, 3. Roll D12 plus 1. Ooh, I go second.
10.
Not good. Get him, Rylee.
I'm attack the one attacking Gretch.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
It's really good.
What is the total on that?
Some.
2. It's total. As long as it's not a 1.
Grinder. I mean, it's 1 to 2.
Is it really?
It's all right.
You could use
I go
a quest
tumbling.
point. Your last quest point.
I am going to use my last quest point to not tumble into the grinder.
One of us is going in the grinder.
It's gonna be me.
Yeah,
it's gonna be me.
It's the equivalent of going into a black hole. You know, we don't actually know what's on the other side.
It's gonna be me no matter what, because I will always suffer your consequence if you fall in.
Oh, Rylee.
Galen, I'm sorry. Ow!
Okay. Galen, you were attacked. That is a hit with a counterattack.
Yes.
I counter critical. It's 6 damage. I take 2 damage or 2 dread. I'm sorry, it's not damage. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you slice the sputter jack in half, Its parts go into the mulch.
Nice.
The mulcher.
Gonna mulch.
Rylee, you were attacked.
That'll do it.
Oh no.
You're +1, right?
Oh no, it's a crit.
Yeah, it's correct.
Stout heart.
Oh,
Yeah.
16.
I do stout heart for sure. So it's 1.
Is Stout Heart broken compared to other abilities?
Maybe. It's really good.
Yeah, it's much better than my Shrug It Off.
It has saved my life so many times, though.
Yeah, I mean, just compared to other ones, you don't even have to roll. It just works.
Yeah. And it's once per combat, so you can use it quite a bit, theoretically.
Wait, then why is my Shrug It Off only once per session? And it does half, and I have to roll. and it's like, I mean, you know what I mean?
I do. That's why I'm saying this. Yeah.
Yeah. I love it though, because as characters, we want to feel powerful.
I think I did change it actually that you have to roll.
I will roll.
Refuse.
This is what it says currently.
Oh.
Before Dread is rolled.
I think then the
I'm out.
No,
All right.
no, I mean, I'm not gonna say big boy rules, but
Oh, you're gonna say big boy.
What you're gonna say? So I'm at 0.
I just think you should roll.
I agree. I think it should totally be rolled. It's super good.
What's your medal, Rylee?
Go ahead and roll.
+1.
Okay.
I did. I got
He
3.
did. It was not great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're knocked out.
Oh no. Oh no.
Into the
All right.
mulch with you.
Yeah. Slowly. D4. Is there one more that has to go still, Ben, or that's it on their side?
Yeah, there is. There is.
Is this the end of Rylee and Galen?
That is a hit against our friend Gretch.
What? This guy. Dang it.
Whew. There's 1 courage left.
This is.
He's starting to crawl faster.
I am not a warrior.
Oh no. Roll D4. I can hit 2 of them. Roll D12 plus 2. I'm going to use a quest point so that they don't counter, and it's a 9 clean hit. Roll D10. I do 4 damage plus 1 to each of them, and they begin to bleed oil. So they each take 5. Sorry, I'm looking for. Yeah, on a 9 plus hit does bleeding damage. So they each take 5 damage.
Nice. 5 is enough to slay them.
I hurriedly pick up Rylee and Gretch on my shoulders, and I go.
As the place is exploding.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You hear now, like a menacing voice come from behind, like within the grinder, and says, "You will not escape."
How
How are you guys doing on time? Because it's 12:30.
I should head out
I also
soonish. But I want to.
It's a heck of a cliffhanger. I mean, my God.
Yeah, I know.
You will not escape.
Yeah, I want to smash cut to Zona Imbach, Claudia, and the lizard who got slightly separated from us, and they're still on like causeways looking down. Zona Imbach is documenting, and then Galen picked up Rylee's lifeless corpse once again and began running. And then the whole time, Claudia and the fire-breathing lizard are like spitting gouts of flame at the gremlins that are slowly like closing in on Zona and Claudia.
Claudia's using the lizard like a flamethrower on the cosplays.
They're holding their own. They're holding their own.
It's like quacking monkey lizards. Just like
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what's going on.
All right, you are running on the treadmill of doom, and I guess we're gonna leave it there.
Yeah, it like
freeze frame.
Yeah. From a side view, Galen's not actually getting farther away. He's just jogging in place.
So, as we, I don't think you remember this, but last time we said
fatigue.
Yeah, and it's a good spot. You're getting super tired.
This is wild.
Yeah,
this is wild.
Good times. This is a good. I think it was a random dungeon that ended up being not so random after all, just because of how we entered and like avoided some of the stuff.
It's actually not random.
Oh, it wasn't a random dungeon. Okay.
Sandbox.
Sandbox.
The Mucklin
Sandbox.
Mr. Sandbox. You know?
Mr.
Classic.
Sandbox.
Stand in my box.
What?
All right, on that note.
We almost made it.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for watching.
Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend. Join us on Patreon or Discord.
Like button. Smash that like button and all that stuff that everybody says. And
ring the bell so you know when a new video is coming every Saturday, same time.
Definitely go to this link and sign up for our newsletter.
Yeah, that's actually got all the updates about the full-on Land of Eam. And if you want to check out some cool art, today on Twitch, artist Justin Gerard, maybe we can link him too, actually. Will be.
I forgot that was happening.
Yeah, Justin Gerard, the artist. He's going to be streaming day 2 of the artwork for the final Land of Eam RPG core rulebook cover art. The cover art. And it's beautiful so far, and we're thrilled to be working with him. And yeah. Check that out, because that's classic.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Until next time, my friends.
All righty. See you next Saturday.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.